It's week 17 of... The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Rams taking the field and leading the way, the man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within 1/4 of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. Pass is caught by Rondale Robinson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. Taken down at the 42. Well, this defense for the Niners, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. From the 50, it's gone. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This is fielded inside. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, this is Lewis. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, they'll throw. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. The numbers falling from a week ago. 8 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And now has 11 touchdowns on the season, and in no way is that just simply luck. That's a great combination of route running, determination, and making nice catches.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Touchdown, 49ers! Jonathan Taylor, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Goff's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Slant pass complete to Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. To throw is Goff. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw, Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 3rd down and 13. There's Goff. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Brian Burns in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The 71 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. That's about as exciting of a one-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball is going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. In motion is Phillips. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They run once more with Taylor. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Goff. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. Through the middle of the field. Now look out. To the 20. And just shutting him off there. Touchdown, L.A. Cam Akers hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. From From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's up over 1,200 yards now on the season. Had a touchdown on that last drive as well. Things continuing to trend in the right direction for this offense, but specifically, Charles, this running game.
And it all comes back to one word, doesn't it? Cohesion. Because you have to have that. Center, guards, tackles, tight ends. Some of the wide receivers being involved. Maybe a lead runner at times. Maybe a fullback. But all in all, those X's and O's on the grease board that look so nice, that turns into a jumble in real life. And these guys have to know what to do on the run, on the move. They've done it well for them all year long.
Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds. Half number 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown 49ers from 13 yards out. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A shotgun snap for gone. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it? There he goes, right side. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Lewis. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw again. Right side, and he finds Gray. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Phillips. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance, as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed,
yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet, just because I won't wait till the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Taylor will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Brian Burns in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Goff. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 44-yard punt, return of 9. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Let's help them extend their lead. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And a tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Well, hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Now Goff on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To the air again. Goff. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Play action. It's Goff.
He's got this complete to Robinson.
Touchdown, Rams.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh, he rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
McLaughlin for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
He finds his man complete. It's Phillips. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Over the middle, and he's got Gray.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. They'll drop to throw. Open man, this is Lewis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
An extra point try now for Moody.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Goff. He finds Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Again, Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to him.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. The partner under the line.
marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns. I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And what I saw in film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 19 carries, 68 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Shifts past him, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
Option play, they'll give to Walker.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive,
and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Territory coughs up the football, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
And now before the ball changes hands, we're going to take a look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of get across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want.
People back and establish the run early.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
The 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Ty Chandler His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. After 7-3 the score. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A give for Walker running right. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback laying on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the... And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Aiden Hutchinson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The Lions at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
St. Brown in motion right.
To throw is Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there's definitely some urgency because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now so we don't have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. And out now come the Seahawks. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Taking on the midfield logo. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Chandler.
Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
61 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Chandler.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they send a man in motion right.
Chandler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this 1st half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4th down, a give to Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
St. Brown in motion right. Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 23-yard run.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
Powerful running. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Walker with another carry.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Smith.
Catch is made by Metcalf. Down to the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
DK Metcalf.
His fourth touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to claw one back.
Myers. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
133 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Partner, I think that play echoed a short yardage run. I know they're backed against their own goal line, but when they stack the defensive line like that, if you find any type of a crease, you're up to the third level before you know it.
They run it with Chandler.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he is going to lose yardage here. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the fourth.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, You just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Up the middle they go. It's Chandler. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here's Chandler on second down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.